By far, my least favorite thing that I had to do in school was class presentations. As you probably know by this point, I have really bad social anxiety. So one of my biggest fears is getting in front of a large group of people and potentially making an ass out of myself. Has this ever happened? Only once, in high school, when I was presenting with another person, and then the teacher asked me a question relating to our presentation, of course, that I didn't know the answer to. I just kinda stood there racking my brain, trying to come up with some tolerable answer, but I just couldn't, so I was just standing there going, for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. I remember hearing a student laugh. And afterwards, for the rest of the day, I felt like the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Now, every other class presentation I've had to do, as far as I can remember at least, went pretty smoothly. So that's just one bad experience out of however many class presentations you've had to do. So why do you fear them so much? Because I just fucking hate going in front of a large group of people and speaking. You may find this to be a weird fear that I have because I've been doing these YouTube videos for nearly a decade at this point. I have over 1,000 videos spanning back to 2014. Quite a few of my videos have garnered thousands of views over the years. Fuck, I even have one that has over 1 million. And on average, around 150 to like 300 people watch my videos. And YouTube commenters can say way more nasty things than any student or teacher or professor of mine would have to say about a class presentation that I do. But all of the people who watch my videos are not physically there in front of me. If instead of sitting in the comfort of my own room, speaking into a microphone, I were to do these videos in front of an actual audience of people, there would be no fucking way I'd display the same confidence that I display in these videos. And on top of that, no one's fucking grading me for these videos. That's another thing that I struggle with. I feel like if I appear too awkward and timid, that would affect my grade. Even though most other people I've seen that have done class presentations never nailed it out of the park. They were also awkward and timid because most people don't like speaking in front of a large group of other people. So since I understand that most people share the same fear, and most people aren't as judgmental of me as I think they are, you would think that I would realize that my fear is mostly irrational, right? Nope, my anxiety does not believe in rationality and does not let that happen. Whenever I have a class presentation coming up, it always tells me over and over again, you're gonna fuck up and embarrass yourself in front of a large group of people. Nearly every damn time I finish presenting in front of the class, I'm like, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. But even still, when I have another presentation coming up, the fear and irrational thoughts start all over again. Instead of looking at these previous experiences and realizing that class presentations maybe aren't so bad as I'm making them out to be, I still have thoughts like, no, even though you had a positive experience before, this class presentation that you have to do in the future, you're gonna fuck up. I took a public speaking course back in my very first semester of college, back in the fall of 2019, and it was by far the most stressful class I have ever took. The reason I took that class, despite hating public speaking, is because it was mandatory, and I figured, why not get it out of the way in the first semester so I don't have to worry about taking a public speaking course at any point in the future. Maybe that was kind of a mistake in hindsight because that was my only full in-person semester when I was at community college, because in the middle of my second semester, lockdown began. And the remainder of my time at community college was 100% online, so I could have taken a public speaking course online and did my presentations not so far off from how I do these videos in the comfort of my own room and speaking into a microphone. But anyway, that class wasn't so bad, but every time I had to do another presentation for that class, I would always have this fear that I would fuck up and embarrass myself in front of the whole class. So I was stressed out 100% of the time when I was taking that course. And now, in my current semester of college, 3 out of the 4 courses I'm taking require me to do a presentation. The fun just never fucking ends, but one of these presentations is a group presentation, and those are usually a little easier, but even still, I stress out and think, I'm going to fuck up somehow and embarrass my entire group. So in a nutshell, fuck class presentations. They send my anxiety through the roof and are by far the thing I dread doing the most in class. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.